and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. This is it. Opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against the Chicago Bulls at United Center. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Detroit. On Friday, they'll be playing the Rockets in Houston. And then on Sunday, they'll be matching up with Jalen Brunson and the Boston Celtics.
And for their matchup with the Magic, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fit. It's the fifth contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. We've got Chamberlain. Moncrief is out there with Allen Iverson. Then it's Bowen. And it's Kemp at the power forward position. And for Chicago, Chris Bosh is out there with Michael Jordan. And it's Mitchell. Then there's Irving. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. And this early in the season, Greg, we still have a lot to learn about these teams.
And they're still learning about themselves, right? The coaches are working on rotations and game plans. The players are trying to establish the chemistry that a winning team needs. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And that one's good, Iverson.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Jordan. And Jordan slams it home.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Now here's Moncrief. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Outside Irving. Outside for Jordan. Pass to Bosh. 4 on the shot clock. And it's stolen by Moncrief. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. And the shot is good.
And Bowen is selective when it comes to shooting, but they're showing some assertiveness inside.
Outside Irving. Here's Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
The Pistons have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Outside Kemp. Pass to Chamberlain. Over Adebayo. Here's Moncrief. Here's Iverson. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Well, this offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots.
Now here's Jordan. Outside Bosh. Kemp with the steal. Moncrief against Mitchell. And Moncrief gets it to go. Moncrief's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Bosh. Over Kemp. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Oh, a master from the mid-range. Bosh, fantastic at getting his shot off from there.
Moncrief, the pass to Iverson. No good, shot missing. Chicago trailing here. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, my. So much force in Bam's game right there.
Pistons have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Stolen by Bosh. Jordan finds Bosh, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists now in this one. Iverson outside. He takes it in. Misses from close range.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Back to Jordan. Pass to Irving. Banked in off the glass.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Pistons trail by 5. Here's Bowen. Back to Iverson. Good. Nice job down low. Iverson's got 6.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now here's Irving. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And such an unpredictable player. Irving excels at realizing how to trick defenders with that shot fake.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
To stand, multiple defensive selections for Bam Adebayo.
Well, look, Kevin, Bam Adebayo has 3 key things for a defender, all right? He is smart, he is tough, and he is very, very versatile. He can guard virtually everyone on the floor at a given time.
Detroit with the ball. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago.
You gotta love Iverson's tenacity, especially when he's driving.
Here's Chicago. They're on a 12-4 run. Irving passes to Adebayo. Back to Irving. Into the lane. Outside for Jordan. Adebayo with the elbow. 5 to shoot. Bosh, that's the pick for Jordan. And it's sent back by Kemp. Down low. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Now here's Jordan. Up top, Adebayo. Over Bowen. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Pistons trail by 3. Pass to Iverson. And it's sent back by Bosh.
Oh, using that length on defense, Bosh positioning himself well to come up with the block.
Outside Irving. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Moncrief against Jordan. Shoots over Moncrief. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And he banks in the layup. Moncrief's got 6.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Chicago making some changes. Turin, he's checked in for Bosh. And it's Morant in for Donovan Mitchell. Then for the Pistons, Aldridge comes in for Kemp. And it's Brown in for Moncrief. Now, here is Irving. Jordan kicks to Irving. They need this one. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Pass to Iverson. Here's Brown, covered by Irving. Here's Bowen. From deep, Iverson. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
Well, defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Here's Iverson. The Bulls getting the bucket. Brown with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Aldridge a screen. Iverson passes to Aldridge. It's stolen by Duran.
The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat.
And so Jordan nails both of them.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
The Bulls leading by 3. Outside, Jordan. Over Bowen. And it's good off the back of... the rim and in. Jordan's got 10 points in the game.
As hot as he's been. This quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Outside Aldridge. Pass to Chamberlain. And here is Brown. Pocket 6. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And Duran slams it in.
How much power from Jalen Duran. Goodness.
Aldridge with a screen on Morant. The 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Morant. Outside Irving. And he converts the layup. And now it's a 9-point Bulls lead.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And the Bulls with some changes. Martin's checked in for Adebayo. McDaniels comes in for Michael Jordan. And it's Mitchell in for Kyrie Irving. Detroit also making some changes. Sean Kemp, he's checked in for Chamberlain. Dandridge comes in for Bowen. And Marley subbed in for Iverson. Now here's Brown. Nothing on the board. Aldridge. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Terrific at just being aggressive. Aldridge excels at putting pressure on the D and getting the call.
And so LaMarcus Aldridge nails them both.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Mitchell outside. Brown against Morant. Duran with the screen on Brown. It's stolen by Brown. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Marley dishes to Kemp. Shoots over Morant. Kemp with the bucket. And here is Mitchell. He has 5. Morant outside. 6 on the shot clock.
Well, you can't fall for that shot fake. Once Morant has you up in the air, the rest is easy.
Bulls have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
So he gets them both.
And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
Brown the pass to Aldridge. He's looking for Kemp and finds him. Rebound by the Bulls. And they're starting off the season against this Detroit team.
And last year, an entertaining season series between the two ended up battling to a draw.
Yeah, and since both teams are in similar positions in the conference, winning the series this year would make a nice statement.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Pass to Duran. McDaniels outside. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Michael Jordan making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
Pistons trail by 7, so with Jordan on the bench. Here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Zach LaVine, John Morant. He's out there with Donovan Mitchell. Then there's Martin, and it's Duren in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Morant against Brown. LaVine passes to Morant. Back to LaVine. Duren down low. Aldridge on him. And, well, Detroit shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Dan Marley.
Yeah, that was the third straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Morant pulleys his way inside.
Yeah, really nice finish there with contact. Morant with great body control.
Brown outside to the paint. And Aldridge gets it to go on the assist by Kemp.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. LaVine passes to Duren. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
What strength right there from Duren. Just powering through the foul.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
The Bulls making a switch here. Bosch is checked in. Now here is Moncrief. He's got 6. Brown finds Aldridge. The shot's good. Brown making the play. 6 points for Aldridge.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey guys, the Bulls are going younger. Coach Billy Donovan said we don't want to be just stuck in the middle. There's no question about that, but it's always about the integrity of competition. The building out part is identifying guys that are going to help us move forward. Back to you guys.
Taking the long view. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Now, here's Mitchell. He has 5. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Mitchell, a screen on Kemp. And then Morant slams it in.
Well, this is what the fans want to see. Morant showing off all of his superb athleticism.
And you talk about size, coach, strength, and bounce. Jalen Duren drawing comparisons now to a young Dwight Howard.
Yeah, he certainly is, Kevin. And look, I like to be careful when we're making those kind of comparisons with a young player and a Hall of Famer like Dwight Howard. But there are similarities with the athleticism and the relentless approach to defense and rebound. Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Marley against LaVine. Marley kicks to Kemp. Back to Marley. Moncrief against Mitchell. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Moncrief. And so Morant will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. And finished off by Morant.
Well, yeah, there's that explosiveness we talk about with Morant. He gets off the floor with such ease.
The Pistons have gotten all but 1 of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. Brown, good.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. So for the Bulls, Martin comes in for Duren, and it's Kyrie Irving in for Morant. Chamberlain's checked in for the Pistons. Bosch, a screen on Brown. Outside for Martin. Marley against Levine. And it's Moncrief with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Pistons.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And you, and well, your whole family, masters of defensive coaching. So with that in mind, what makes a great defender?
Wow, that is a great question, Kevin, and a complicated one in a lot of ways. Number one, length and athletic ability really help you. Guys who can move their feet and have great length can cover up a lot of mistakes. But then there's the fundamentals and your ability to move your feet and great focus and determination.
And the Pistons making a change here. Iverson's checked in. Kenyon Martin comes up with the rebound. Bulls have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Mitchell kicks to Irving. Outside, Levine. Detroit with the rebound.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Marley passes to Iverson. Now, here is Chamberlain, guarded by Levine. And that one's good by Chamberlain. Chamberlain got his second basket of the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Irving passes to Martin. Back to Irving. Tipped away and stolen by Iverson. Now Detroit moving it up. Here's Moncrief. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And it's a 4-point Piston lead.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Bosch, a screen on Marley. Bean passes to Bosch. Stolen by Marley. Pass to Iverson. Stolen by Levine. Martin kicks to Levine. Irving sets a screen for Levine. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Mitchell's got 7.
And this is routine for Mitchell. He doesn't need much space to feel comfortable elevating.
Chamberlain a screen. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Bulls trail by 4. Outside Irving. Donovan Mitchell drops the hammer.
Oh, the leaping ability of Mitchell, allowing him to go way upstairs.
On the wing, Iverson. He's covered by Irving.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
That evens the score. 8 points for him.
And that's a defensive miscue there. You can't let Irving get that.
Back to Iverson from deep. He is hauled in by the Bulls. Bosch has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Levine dishes to Mitchell. And Mitchell drills the 3.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's ready to talk things through with them. Jordan's checked in for Chicago. Then for the Pistons, LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Kemp. And it's Dandridge in for Marley. Iverson kicks to Moncrief. Back to Iverson. They need this. Oh, what a finish by AI!
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Bosch. Bosch, a screen on Moncrief. Here's Levine. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
That's such a tough finish. Levine with outstanding focus to score through contact.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. A different look here for Detroit. Kemp comes in for Aldridge. And Bowen subbed in for Dandridge. Here's Iverson driving in. Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
Well, he's pressing right now, which can happen when you're trying to cut into a lead.
Here's Jordan. Rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain. Pistons trail by 3. Here's Moncrief. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Here's Jordan. Rebounded by the Pistons. Pass to Iverson. Puts up a 3. No good that time.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Outside for Martin. For 3. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Martin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. To the inside. Here's Chamberlain. Misses in close. The Bulls leading by 4. Jordan, the pass to Irving. Back to Jordan. And they double up Jordan. Just 5 to shoot. Over Iverson. Jordan's shot is off. Pistons trail by 4. Iverson outside. Pistons passing it around. Here's Chamberlain. Scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight. Chicago's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's Jordan. Oh, the focus inside by Michael Jordan.
It's just one of those nights where Jordan can do no wrong offensively. And let's talk about the endurance to go along with it. Wow.
Here's Chamberlain. Sinks that one from the post. Chamberlain got 10. 41 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Jordan deciding where to go with it. Levine kicks to Irving.
And Irving is one of the most gifted players we've ever seen. I mean, who still continues to play at a high level.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Bam Adebayo comes in for Martin. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Levine. Here's Iverson. Beautiful finish from Iverson inside.
In the mid-range, Iverson can be so dangerous. He is just so skilled at making those shots.
He gets it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's Chicago leading by just 2. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shots. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shots. One more time, a round of applause for our participants.
Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. The Detroit Pistons finding themselves in a closely contested game.
only have 2 words for you. Elbow, damage. Establish yourself inside, good things will happen. That's right, Ernie, I said damage.
They've had some success, but they've been counterpunched at times as well. Okay, so now let's talk about that point guard matchup from the first half.
When you've got 2 great players going at it like this, buckle up. It's an adventure. I'm telling you, I think the second half, one will emerge as the top dog. Roof, roof.
Roof, roof. 2 big dogs at the top of the food chain going at it here.
Roof, roof, roof.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
So it's the Pistons now, trailing by 2. On the court for the Pistons, we've got Moncrief. Sean Kemp is out there with Bowen. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's Iverson in at the point. Now, here is Chamberlain. Shot clock at 6. Moncrief dishes to Kemp over Bosch. Kemp can't hit. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Chicago Bulls. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Plays it up and banks it in. Irving. He's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Bulls.
And guys, making it look effortless right now. Irving doing whatever he wants on offense.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Now, here's Jordan. Pass to Irving. Here's Adebayo. A rebound by Wilt Chamberlain. Chamberlain got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now here is Moncrief. They set the pick. And he drives in. He nails it. And we're tied up. Moncrief's got 14 points for the game.
And just an excellent slasher. Moncrief with the great burst and body control, and of course one of the stronger guards in the league.
Here's Irving. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Iverson against Irving. And Chamberlain gets it to go on the assist by Iverson. Iverson's got 4 assists now tonight. Here's Irving. He's got 14. Pass to Bosh. Now, here's Mitchell. Bosh hits the pick for Mitchell. Back to Bosh. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Mitchell shrugging off the contact.
They're doing... work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Pistons have gone 3 or 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And here's Moncrief. Covered by Mitchell. Pass to Chamberlain. 5 on the clock. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And one of the most prolific scorers you'll find. Wilt keeps finding ways to raise the bar, as evidenced by his output here tonight.
Irving, a screen on Moncrief. Left side, Irving. Left side, Jordan. Michael Jordan drops the hammer.
And right there, you see how quickly MJ gets into the air. Yet another one of his natural gifts.
Pass to Moncrief. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Now Iverson, covered by Irving. Here's Chamberlain. That one rolling around and rims out. Moncrief against Mitchell. Outside Irving. Pass to Jordan. Irving kicks to Jordan. Over Bowen. Jordan. Shot is off. The Pistons have gone 4-6 from the field since the start of the third. Here's Iverson. Bosh grabs the miss. Bosh has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Irving passes to Adebayo. Mitchell in the corner. Back to Adebayo. Irving up top. Iverson covering. Let's go. Irving misses. The Pistons trailing. Iverson outside. To the middle, and it's Chamberlain. Finishing it off.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. This is the list of last season's top shooters from the Charities Fund. These guys were practically automatic. Kyrie Irving third.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
Jordan kicks to Irving. No good on that one. The Pistons have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. And that one drops.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Chicago trailing here. Pass to Adebayo. Irving against Iverson. Here's Jordan. Close range, Michael Jordan.
And what you like there, Jordan never looks like he's rushing. Makes quick, solid decisions.
Irving against Iverson. Pass to Chamberlain. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Jordan. He's got 16. The kick out to Bosh. Over Kemp. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Bosh has got it all tied up now for the Bulls. For Detroit, they've gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Pass to Chamberlain. Back to Moncrief. Shot clock at 5. Out to the right wing. Chamberlain, the pass to Bowen. For the 3. Chris Bosh with the rebound. Bosh has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Mitchell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Sidney Moncrief.
Well, Mitchell is constantly in attack mode and puts the defense in some really difficult spots.
And the Bulls making a change here. Duran's checked in, and a switcher also for Detroit. Brown is checked in for Moncrief. It's a close game here in Chicago. Iverson outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bulls?
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
Another thing they've done well tonight is convert at the free throw line. May seem like a little thing, but boy, it can pay big dividends.
And both free throws good for Iverson. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
And checking out the stats for Mitchell. Coming off a terrific season. Put up about 24 points per. 5 assists and 4 rebounds. But that's just part of the picture. His defensive presence goes beyond the stat sheet.
Yeah, his true impact on the defensive end cannot be measured by stats. Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Iverson passes to Chamberlain. Brown outside. Kemp a screen on Irving. And it's Kemp with the jam.
Yeah, once he gets to the rim, it's lights out. Kemp, just too much power and explosiveness.
Jordan outside. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell finds the high percentage bucket inside.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficient.
Here's Brown. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Brown's got 6 points.
And that's what we're used to him doing, but he really just hasn't had that typical impact offensively. If they keep getting him touches, this game won't be tied for long.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 14. Mitchell kicks to Jordan. Adebayo with the screen on Kemp. Jordan with the bucket.
Yeah, when we think about the excitement that Jordan brings to the game, but what about the offensive fundamentals? The man is a perfectionist.
And stolen by Jordan. Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
Detroit with the ball. After Chicago picking up the basket just moments ago.
Hey, I like the unselfishness. If someone has a better opportunity, make the next pass.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Irving surveying the floor. Mitchell finds Duran. Over to the wing. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Second team foul.
That free throw missing. Martin's checked in for Chicago. Ja Morant comes in for Kyrie Irving. Then for the Pistons, Aldridge. He's checked in for Chamberlain. Dandridge comes in for Bowen. And Marley subbed in for Iverson. Brown outside. Inside. Here's Aldridge. Rebound by the Bulls. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Stolen by Marley. Lets it go from 14. Kemp, great positioning on the putback.
And running the floor so well. Sometimes you forget Kemp is 6'10", but boy, can he move.
Jordan driving in. And the dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Kemp against Martin. Kemp inside. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And this is why they keep going to Kemp. They know what he's capable of on offense.
Morant outside. Here's Jordan. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Jordan's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Pistons trailed by 3. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Kemp. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Now Jordan. He's got 25. Duran with a screen on damage. Jordan finds Duran.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
And so it's Michael Jordan making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. He's at the quarter-century mark, 25 points for him in this game, as they have looked to him over and over to make things happen. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So with Jordan on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Kyrie Irving is out there with Morant. Then there's Jalen Duran. Then it's Levine, and it's Bosh in a power forward. Brown with the bounce pass. Chamberlain against Duran. Pass to Moncrief. 6 to shoot. And it's blocked.
An effective stopper at the rim. Duran sure knows how to use those long arms of his.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Irving against Brown. Outside Bosh. Outside Levine. Launches a 3. Detroit with the rebound. Aldridge has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Brown. There's the 3. Chris Bosh with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Duran. Stolen by Marley. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Morant with it. Chamberlain picks him up. Duran, no good. Pistons trail by 3. Now here's Brown. Chamberlain kicks to Brown. Chamberlain a screen to the paint. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams. Still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Here's Morant. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle. So chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, he's looking pretty much unstoppable. Morant making the defense regret that physicality.
The Pistons have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Deflects the pass. Bucket is good.
A favorite spot of Aldridge's. He likes to operate as close to the rim as possible.
Morant outside. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. That ties the game.
Love the recognition. Realizes that one is all him.
Yeah, beating everyone up the floor and finishes off the break.
To Duran. Back to Irving. Here's Bosh, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Adebayo is checked in for Jalen Duran. And a switcher also for Detroit. Bowen's checked in. Irving passes to Adebayo. Clock is at 3. Levine wide open. Hits it from three-point range. And the Bulls lead by 3.
Can't forget about Levine from deep.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Pass to Bowen. Down low, here's Chamberlain. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Bosh, that's good. And it's a 5-point Chicago lead. For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Round kicks to Aldridge. High post Chamberlain. Adebayo on him. Here's Brown. Rebound by the Bulls. Bosh has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. In the center of things, Morant.
Well, that's Morant. Always applying the pressure.
Pass to Bowen. Off the run. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
To the inside. Bosh. And Chris Bosh with the slam.
And Bosh can use his size like he did there. And he can step out and hit the jump shot as well. You love the versatility.
And so Brown will bring it up for Detroit. 7-point differential. Moncrief the pass to Bowen. Fires the 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Levine sets the screen for Irving. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Will Chamberlain picks one up.
Well, it's easy to bite on Levine's shot fake. The way he elevates, you're not going to bother him flat-footed.
Chicago making some changes. Duran, he's checked in for Bosh. Jordan comes in for Morant, and it's Mitchell in for Irving. Then for the Pistons, Kemp comes in for Chamberlain, and Iverson's subbed in for Moncrief. Pass to Aldridge. All sorts of time, and there's another one for the Pistons.
Well, Aldridge has his feet planted and was set to fire. They just had to put the ball in his hands.
Mitchell kicks to Adebayo. Mitchell passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
One of the best in the business, absolutely. The screen from Kemp. Shoots the 3. Chicago grabs the miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Mitchell to the wing on the left. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
So for the Bulls, Kenyon Martin, he's checked in for Jalen Duran. And Irving subbed in for Zach LaVine. Chamberlain's checked in for the Pistons. Here's Brown. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Shooting for Detroit.
And he makes the first. Bosh is checked in for Chicago. Moncrief is checked in for Detroit. And Brown drops them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Jordan outside. A floater. Through contact, Jordan stays focused.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Bowen, good.
For him, it's been a tale of two halves. He's starting to make an impact now.
Irving with the ball. Outside Jordan. To the left side wing. Adebayo against Chamberlain. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Pistons trail by 4. Moncrief kicks to Kemp. Here's Brown. And good coming on the assist by Kemp. Brown's got 6 points in the quarter.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Jordan the pass to Bosch. Back to Jordan. To the middle. Bosch can't get it to go. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Pass to Chamberlain. And here's Brown. To tie it up. Up again. It's good on the putback. Chamberlain got the game tied up here for Detroit.
And all quarter long, he's been zeroed in and knocks down big shot after big shot here in the 4th.
Mitchell outside. Oh, Mitchell flashes his range.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game. First here in this second half.
Pistons trail by 3. And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Allen Iverson is checked in for Detroit. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
J.B. Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. Coach wanted to see more urgency when it came to closing out on shooters. He said, quote, right now we're jogging at them on the perimeter. It needs to be a sprint to run them off the line. We'll see if the guys have it in them.
Thank you once again, Allie.
Yeah, easy call.
And the first one drops.
At the line for the Pistons, Allen Iverson. 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. Well, Chicago has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Here's Jordan. On the wing, Mitchell. Moncrief defending. Just 5 on the clock. Now Jordan. Does not go. Iverson against Irving. Chamberlain against Adebayo. Cleared away by Adebayo. Chicago leading. Mitchell left side. From 13 feet, it's in.
And this is the time in the game when you want to go to your stars. Mitchell delivering.
Outside, Kemp. Chamberlain down low. He's guarded by Adebayo. And it misses. The Bulls leading by 3. Jordan. Oh, the slam dunk.
Yeah, putting the team on his back as he often does. The tighter the game gets, the more Jordan wants the ball.
Iverson outside. 1:27 left in the 4th quarter. Oh, the shake. And he figures it out with the lay-in.
He's a difference maker. Iverson with all the shots in his arsenal and ready to deliver.
Outside, Jordan. Outside Bosch. Puts it up from 7. Now Adebayo. 3. Good.
Yeah, with the game on the line. Adebayo wants the ball and he delivers.
Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. First free throw is good, and that brings them within 5. And both free throws good for Iverson.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
Jordan, that was unbelievable! Michael Jordan!
Boy, I'll tell you, there's an art to doing this. What's amazing is how often Jordan hits the clutch shot.
And J.D. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Allen Iverson, jumper is off. And they go to the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
And it's Irving with the ball for Chicago. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Now Mitchell. Oh, and that one was a freebie.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
And then foul, trying to extend that game.
That's in there.
The assist.
So they foul intentionally.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good. It's a 6-point ball game.
Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
They need a quick basket here.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from 3, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with.
Count it.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. Misses the 3. So the Bulls win it. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Michael Jordan.